Look at this lady mowing. Hey, mowing lady. So, here's another topic for you. Hi, everybody. So you want to ride a motorcycle, huh? Talked to a few people like that. I said, oh, you have a nice bike. And I said, well, hey, you know, you want to buy it? It's on the market, $13,500. Well, I'm gonna get into motorcycle riding. I've never ridden before, but I really like your bike. Oh, I wouldn't recommend buying this bike, man. Not for your first bike. And I always say the same thing to whomever is interested in riding. I always tell them to take the Motorcycle Safety Foundation rider training course, or the Rider's Edge course that Harley does, although that's way more expensive, and you get basically the same training. Go to your local community college. They probably have a Motorcycle Safety Foundation training course. It's 3 days, basically. It's an afternoon on Friday, all day Saturday, and most of the day Sunday. By the end of it, I'm not saying that you're an expert motorcycle rider by any stretch, but you're a lot safer than you were before. What kind of motorcycle should you get? Well, it depends on what kind of riding you want to do. Everything depends. If you wish to ride on the street, then you got to ask yourself, well, what kind of riding on the street? And I'm just going to stick to that because I'm not an off-road rider. Do you want to be zippity-doo-dah down the road, twisty-twisties? Then you want to get a sport bike. If you want to cruise, look at the countryside, not go too fast, just kind of go through the winding roads and enjoy the scenery, and not get there in 10 seconds flat, then you probably want a cruiser. And what kind of budget do you have? Some of you might want to start out with a cheaper bike, work your way up. I started out with a $12,000 Harley. It's in my Motorcycle Madness video if you're interested. And that bike was a Softail Standard, so it wasn't too big, but it was still pretty big. And I rode that for 3 months and realized after 3 months that I just wanted something bigger. So I ended up with this Zuzu, my Road King. Isn't she beautiful? So if you want to ride a motorcycle, you have to take into account that this is damn dangerous. And there's a really good chance that you're probably going to hurt yourself. Scratches, bumps, bruises, pulled muscles, broken bones possibly. Could be that you end up in a wheelchair. Could be that you end up limping for the rest of your life. All kinds of bad things can happen on a motorcycle. If you accept the risks, welcome aboard. If you say that there aren't any risks, then you are an accident waiting to happen. The other thing too is, get ready to see fellow motorcycle riders that you know and love die. I didn't realize how much that was true until all these years passed, you know, and I realized, wow, we've lost a lot of people. You hear about it all the time on TV anyway. You could be as safe as anything, and some old person will turn left in front of you for no reason. Or you could be standing in a convenience store and a car will come crash through the plate glass window. But I think standing in a convenience store is not as dangerous as riding a motorcycle. I think most people would agree with that. Unless you're working at the convenience store, you're going to get shot. So here's my advice to you. If you want to ride a motorcycle, first of all, start slow, start small, and then work your way up. You're going to get used to how a motorcycle works, how it turns, how it feels, how it weighs. It weighs. It actually has a weight. Like this bike, I dropped it a couple times. The bike didn't suffer any damage, just my pride did, because I was not ready for the weight. when I first got it. That takes time. So you're going to drop your bike eventually. You're probably going to crash at some point. Know that getting into it. That's all I'm saying. Know what you're getting into. If I could go back and do it all over again, would I have ridden my motorcycle? Would I have chosen? If I could go back in time and change it? I would not change a thing. I love this. I've had my fun. I might continue to have fun. Not concerned about the injuries and the pain. They teach you. I might never ride the way I used to. But that's alright. Alright folks, my Kaylee 7 here. Hoping that you're doing alright. We'll talk to you later.